Hi there, Gemini, and welcome back to Star-Lordess Tarot. This is going to be your 2018 sneak peek, little bit of tarot, a little bit of astrology, just to give you an idea on some energies around for some of you in the year 2018. Okay, let's get started, Gemini. First up, I pulled 7 cards here, and the first position is about lessons from your previous year, which would be 2017. Some of the things that maybe you had to deal with in 2017. You pulled the 3 of Wands in the reverse position. 3 of Wands upright. This is building towards something substantial and moving towards your ultimate goal, so to speak. However, in the reverse position, this can indicate kind of going back to maybe second thoughts. It could have been that for some of you guys in 2017, you were building towards something and it looked like it was going to work out, but somehow come the end of the year, it turned out that only a portion of it worked out. Maybe you have to go back to you're finding yourself having to go back to the drawing board to kind of maybe make a new plan in the sense of where you were headed or where you're going. Now in the second position, this is on the horizon, what you can expect for the year 2018. You drew the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse position. 6 of Pentacles upright mainly speaks of generosity, reciprocity, where things are fair, equal, balance. When we need to rely upon people, they're there for us, that kind of thing. Or if people need to rely on us, we're there for them. That it's just basically balance and reciprocity. When it's in the reverse, however, this could indicate there could be something that's out of balance maybe in your life, and this could be something that you need to sort of work on for the year, bringing things back into balance, because it could be that in terms of generosity even, maybe you'll find that the people this year that you're dealing with are not actually being as generous towards you maybe as they have been in the past. So that's just something to look out for in the year coming up, or the year we're actually in right now. The next position is it's basically something, a challenge maybe that you can expect to be facing this year. And you pulled the 3 of Swords in the reverse position. So as a challenge, the 3 of Swords, this is a card when it's in the reverse position of healing. Healing from past emotional disappointments, healing from loss. It could be that for some of you, you dealt with some major losses last year, and you're needing to heal from those losses, or those the loss of an expectation perhaps even that didn't manifest for you because of the 3 of Wands being in reverse. It could be that you know, you're healing and you really do need to heal, but as a challenge, it could be that you might find it challenging this year to maybe fully heal from past situations. Now, the next card you have is how to harness your inner power. So you pull the 9 of Wands in the reverse position, the 9 of Wands upright. This is the Wounded Warrior card. This is someone who's ready to face another challenge. He's just basically standing there saying, yeah, I may be wounded, but I can still, you know, stand up for myself if I should need to do that. Hopefully you don't have to do that, but he's ready to fight another day. When it's in reverse, however, maybe how to harness your power this year is to maybe not allow yourself to be, you know, put in challenging positions all the time. I know it can be difficult, but I mean, we always have the option at the end of the day to get involved with things that are challenging and difficult, or not. We can always choose to sort of turn the other cheek in a situation. So it could be that this year maybe you guys just do not you know, to really get in touch with your inner power is to maybe try to avoid extremely challenging situations or taking on too many things that can affect you, affect your health, affect your life. Maybe it's just sort of like steering clear of that, and that will help you, definitely help you to heal, with the Three of Swords here being in reverse as a challenge. So moving on to the next card, these are lessons that you learned last year, but you may need to build on them. And you've got the Five of Wands in the upright position. The Five of Wands generally speaks of a little bit of chaos, drama, conflict, challenges, competition. So maybe last year you were competing a lot for, it's incredible that it came up right after this card, because this is about, you know, challenging these. This is sort of similar energy, but this is somebody who's standing strong and just, you know, saying, yeah, kind of bring it on. But in reverse, it's like it's suggesting maybe to come into your own power, to not do that this year. And lessons that you learned last year and may want to build on, but may not, because this is the card of competition, the Five of Wands in the upright position. You were probably dealing with a lot of competition and a lot of challenges, and perhaps even a lot of competition in what you were doing. This could be playing out in work situations, home situations, romantic situations. Maybe there was a lot of competition there, and you know, in a way, I can see building on that in the sense of standing up for yourself and maybe not shying away from, you know, competitive factors. However, to build on this to the point of extremes can, you know, bring on stress and can stop us from healing. So I'll let you interpret that the way that it sees fit in your life, your particular situation. Now, the next card is the guidance for the year we're in right now, in 2018. This is your guidance card, and you have the King of Cups in the upright position. The King of Cups is generally somebody who's extremely emotionally stable. This is someone who's mastered the suit of the cups, which is his emotions. So he's at the top of his game, and he knows exactly how to deal with his emotions and how to control them so that they don't control him. So, and it's funny, it's falling right underneath the Three of Swords in reverse, going back to that challenged position of healing, and that's healing of emotions. So I guess basically what this card is trying to convey is, as a guidance, it's just to basically try and master your emotions this year, Gemini, and not let things get out of hand in terms of how you process or deal with your emotions. Maybe try to become like the King of Cups energy, where it's somebody who becomes emotionally stable and sound and doesn't let these kinds of things like really get them to the core. Now, your personal theme for the year is, oh, look, the Page of Cups in the upright position. Page of Cups, this is really lovely energy. It's very sweet and endearing energy. But as your personal theme for the year, I would say, now that all the cards are turned over, to sort of put this all together, it's basically trying to convey that there were things that happened last year that sort of really pierced your heart. There was losses, there was some sadness, there were some upsetting situations that sort of brought you back to the drawing board. Going forward, you know, it would be helpful to master your emotions, but with the Page of Cups being here, it's also, I think, master your emotions and help to understand yourself on that emotional level so that you can become sort of pure of heart again, because the Page of Cups is pure of heart. So I think it's all about healing on an emotional level and sort of getting back to basics with that kind of thing. Maybe some of you had a difficult year on the romantic front last year, and it's time to sort of purify all of that, clear up your emotions, and go forward with in this year with a pure heart. So we can move on now to the astrology portion. It's just a little tidbit about Jupiter being in Scorpio and how it is affecting each sign. And for you, Gemini, the big news is for 2018 is your health, wellness, and lifestyle. That's the sector that it will be affecting. If this sounds boring to you, think twice, because when you feel good, you look good, and that's even better. It seems that during this transit, you will make better and healthier choices that will nurture your spirit, but also your body. Partying could become boring, and doing yoga and lunch with your buddies could be part of your weekend you look forward to the most. So indicating that maybe you're going to be feeling a little bit less like, you know, the party animal that can come out in all of us. Geminis do like a good party, but I think this year you're going to be more focused a little bit more on healthier choices, which is very, very good. And you do need to be doing some healing, that's for sure. Plus, all these feelings, good vibes, might even end up flowing into other areas of your life, possibly career sector and the relationship sector. Think big and you will manifest accordingly. So there you go, Gemini. It's about healing your heart and your body maybe as well too, because it's all about feeling fit and feeling good, and healing. Definitely big emphasis here on healing. So I hope this reading helped you, Gemini. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye for now.